This first video, we're going to talk about market value and who sets the price. Who's the best person to set the price? First off, let's look at this from an agent's point of view. I'm an experienced real estate agent. I did a CMA and I came up with a suggested listing price. I went to the seller. It's not always easy to convince a seller to agree to what you come up with. I did it. I was armed with RPR report, all these pages. I had like 28 comps in this thing, and I had looked at other online services. So I had really done my homework and came up with what I thought was a fair listing price. And the seller agreed. Well, guess what? Buyer's agent comes in. That buyer's agent knows the market just as well as I do. They've looked at 12 other houses in this price range and they think the price is fair, and they've talked to their clients, and advised them it's a good buy. Well, the buyers, they've been looking at this stuff online for months. They know what prices are in this area and they feel like it's a good value. After all, they're the ones that have to make the payments. So basically, we got four people. We have a listing agent, we got a buyer's agent, we got a seller and a buyer that have all agreed that this price is fair. So what happens? We get an appraiser to come in, can't find 3 perfect comps, and now they're going to kill my deal? Explain to me how that's fair. The market, let's talk about market value. What is that? Well, we all know that sellers want to get the most money they can. So we have negotiated with a seller who wants to get the most money they can and a buyer who wants to buy as least expensive as they can. I mean, we've negotiated this contract, and anybody that ever sells real estate knows to get a signed contract is not an easy process. It takes a lot of negotiation, a lot of artwork, and a lot of skill. You come up with a signed contract, well, what is that? That is the free market at work. Isn't that market value? Willing buyer, willing seller? That's what we've got. So if these 4 people agree to the price, how is it that one appraiser's opinion can knock it right out of the water? The deal's dead. Everybody is unhappy, all because of one appraiser. That's a strong opinion. That is a lot of power in an opinion. And we all know real estate is an opinion of value. But if I got 4 people that have all of their opinions that have agreed to this value, I think we got a pretty fair price, and appraisers should not have the ability to kill my deal. What do the appraisers have to say about that? That's a whole different ballgame. Okay, let me put on my appraiser's hat. Okay, here we go. Are you kidding me? Real estate agents have no idea how to price a house. They all talk about comps and they've come in with 20 or 30 comps. Guess what? That's way too many, and I guarantee you they're not all comps. The biggest problem with real estate agents is they don't know what a comp is. You can't take a 1970 brick ranch with a 1-car garage and compare it to a 2-story vinyl sided house, twice the square foot. You got new construction, it's a few blocks away, but that's the only way it's similar. That house is not a comp to that 1970s brick ranch. And you go to, heaven forbid, Zillow or any of these online services, and they're going to draw a circle. They're going to find any sale that sold within that 1-mile radius or whatever radius they come up with, and that's what they're going to use for comps. I looked at one RPR sale. It had 32 comparables. The square footage ranged from 1,000 to 3,600. The ages ranged from 1982 to new construction. The lot values were all over the place. Agents need to learn what is a comp, and agents and appraisers should be taught from the same book on what makes a comparable. And real estate agents, they get mad at us. Well, what do? They're going to turn us into the appraisal board. They're going to try to take away my ability to earn a living, which took me about 6 years and a lot of money to get this license, because they're going to take that away from me because they're sure, 100% sure on this one sale that I'm wrong. They never even consider that it might be an overpriced listing or there could be any problem. They don't want to discuss it. If the appraisal comes in low, it's a low appraisal. It's an idiot appraiser. Agents are always talking bad about us. And not only do they turn us into the state board, social media, they're killing us. We don't do that to agents. You know, we think they should be more professional. There's got to be some way for us to communicate. We're all professionals and we have to work together. We need to treat each other kind of the same. Everybody has opinions. This is all about coming up with opinions. And that one sale should not cause anybody to lose a license. We think appraisers and agents should all know how to determine a true comparable sale, and agents need to do a better job creating CMAs using real comps. We all have access to the same information. It's not like agents and appraisers have different systems. Everybody's looking at the same comps, and agents need to learn what a comparable sale truly is, and then we'll have a whole lot less low appraisals. This is a crazy system. We always agree.